Hey, what's going on, guys? Me, Jetty. So, I must be very honest, okay? I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. This is a video that I'm actually super happy about. Most videos that I speak about, some of them are really informative. Some of them, I'm like overexcited about. This one is something that I'm just gonna give you guys my personal opinion and some facts that are gonna all, thrown in together. And I'm gonna tell you guys, what my opinion is on the subject. And today we're gonna be talking about schools, more specifically the education system. As you probably read in the title, well, we're going to talk about why the education system is kind of, not that great. And of course, there are going to be many parents who are going to hate this video. There's going to be many schools that hate this video. So if you're one of those, you guys can just skip this video. But if you want to just learn, and if you want to, kind of listen to what I'm about to say, stick around. And as always, let's go. All right. So let's start off with what the education system actually is, right? Basically, what the education system is supposed to prepare you for life. Of course, you go to school. Elementary school prepares you for middle school. Middle school prepares you for high school. High school supposed to prepare you for the real world. But most people go to college, and then once you go to college, then when you come out, you have all the knowledge, and you're going to be very successful, and you're going to make tons of money. You're going to live happily in the real world. Right? Wrong. Why is it that people go to school, people go to elementary school, middle school, high school, they pay money, all the, like even if you're going to go to community college, it costs $5,000 in California, and they're going to pay money and go to college, and they come out and they're still not successful. Why is that? And why do they have student debt, where you're basically, you're basically getting tons of money on a loan, which you're going to be paying off after you come out of college. And the whole assumption is that college is going to get you ready for you to actually make a lot of money, which you can then pay off the student debt, and you'll make even more money and you'll start profiting. That's the hope and that's the goal. Does that happen? No. Why? Because the education system, if I'm going to be completely honest, is built in a way where kids and basically people who are very good at textbook memorization, people who are very good at just learning things from the textbook and just putting in their mind for a couple weeks for the test and then forgetting it, people who do that are the only ones to succeed. Now, have you ever been at school? Any one of you guys, right here. If you've ever been at a school where they tell you people speaking skills, where they tell you, all right, this is how you close a business deal. Or, of course, if you're a doctor, have they ever taught you like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys a real person. Now you gotta go on to, do the surgery. No, you should have like a test dummy, or you have something else, and you have a bunch of work, and you have a bunch of stuff to learn. Of course, for a doctor, you need that stuff. But if you're gonna go into sales, unless you actually, for most things, unless you actually go into the field and experience it, you're not gonna be able to get that exposure that you normally would. And you can just sit in a classroom and learn as much as you want, cram as many textbooks as you want, get A's in all your tests. But when you come out of college or high school, if you don't have the people skills, because the world revolves around people, because money is spent by who? The people. And if you're gonna make money and if you want to live in this world, you gotta be able to please people. And that's like one of the main things. People who are in business, they gotta deal with other people. Even if you're a doctor, I hate the example doctor. I don't hate doctors, love doctors, but I hate the doctor example because you have to study so hard, you have to do so much, and you're saving lives. But I just hate the whole idea of becoming a doctor, because it could just be so much easier than just cramming all those books. But if you're a doctor, of course, you need all that knowledge and you need to be good at what you do. But if you're going to be a business salesman, if you're going to be, what 99% of the people are going to be, which is basically some sort of engineer or some sort of, some sort of low job, which is not going to be like a doctor or, some kind of like precision, brain surgery or anything. You're not going to go into the medical field. Most people are just going to be doing jobs where you're going to be either, lending people a service, or you're going to be selling people, goods. And that's basically what you're going to be doing. So when you do that, if you don't have the prior experience, of course, the companies aren't going to take you. Now, if you're going to go apply, and if you just came out of college, they're probably not going to take you over a person who's been doing that exact same job for 20 years. Why? Because the other person has experience. They could even be from a worse college than you. But at the end of the day, they are going to pick that other person because they do have that experience. So That is why I hate the education system, because I feel like it does not prepare you for the real world. Whereas many people, for example, Mark Zuckerberg, who did go to college in Harvard, you know, of course it helped him because Facebook was originally for college people, college kids, to just, you know, talk to each other. But all that coding he learned when he was 13, and he didn't, you know, learn it in school or anything. He just learned it by himself, and that's what helped him build the entire empire. Most of these people learn their skills and crafts at a very young age, and they just perfect it. So I think if schools were to teach you that, that would be super cool. But of course, unless you land the perfect school or the perfect teachers, it's very rare for you to find that. But that's a sad truth. That is my opinion on the school system, and why I believe the school system is not going to work, and why it's leading to many people failing, and of course a few people succeeding, because that always happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. This week's theme is going to be this suit right here. I hope you guys like it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. The video you'll be seeing will be a different video. I will see you.